Hi, care partners, welcome back. You are doing everything that you can. You are being kind, loving, and patient to your loved one with dementia. And suddenly, bam, they snap at you, they curse at you, or they start to accuse you of doing horrific things. You're left wondering what in the world is going on. Why are you suddenly so upset with me, the person who's taking care of you? If you have ever been blindsided by mean or hurtful comments from your loved one with dementia, then today's video is for you. Today, we're breaking down why these moments happen and how you can respond as a care partner without you breaking down. So for those of you who are new here, my name is Dr. Sinclair. I'm a neuropsychologist and dementia care specialist. Let's jump on in. Let's start with the truth. This isn't the person that you once knew choosing to hurt you. This is dementia. Dementia, as it continues to affect the brain, care partners, starts to attack parts of the brain that's responsible for empathy, for impulse control, for logic, to realize that you're saying no to them because you care about them. All they're seeing with a dementia-affected brain is that you are the one saying no. And so the parts of the brain responsible for all of that is now degrading. What used to be a minor irritation is now a huge explosion. That's not character, that's chemistry. Meanness, care partners, often come from fear or confusion. Imagine waking up in a strange land, care partners, and there's someone there forcing you to do things that you don't want to do. You're probably going to get angry with them and maybe even a little defensive. That's what's happening sometimes with the dementia-affected brain. Depending on their dementia type, probably doesn't recognize you for a moment, or if they do recognize you, care partners, you're always the one telling them no, so you're forcing them to do things. As I said before, even if it's something that's healthy or in their best interest, you're the one who's always saying no. And so that vitriol, that anger gets directed towards you. It's heartbreaking. I am not giving you these explanations to at all minimize the pain, but I do want to give you some of this data, care partners, so that you begin to take it less personally. It feels so personal and it feels so real, particularly when you have a loved one with dementia who's so kind to siblings who live far away and you're the one doing the day-to-day heavy lifting. It feels so personal. But I will tell you this, care partners, if your sibling and you swapped places and the sibling was there for as long as you are there taking care of them, then I would put money on the fact that your loved one with dementia is also going to start being really cruel and hurtful to them as well. Not maybe on the occasional visit, but if that care partner stays there longer, your loved one with dementia, because of that fear and confusion, is going to start doing the same thing to them. Meanness also comes about, care partners, because your loved one with dementia, as the illness progresses, they start to lose the ability to tell you when they're hurt, when they're hungry, when they're overstimulated and feeling uncomfortable internally. They're losing that ability. Their brain can no longer filter those experiences. And so instead, their reaction comes out as anger or an outburst or an accusation. They're feeling this uncomfortable feeling inside, pain, overstimulation, etc. And that feeling comes out as an accusation, even sarcasm. Care partners, if this is making you feel seen or validated, you are recognizing, oh my gosh, this is not in my head. My mom, my dad, my partner is so kind to everyone else and so mean to me. If this is resonating with you, then please go ahead and comment below or like this video. This allows me to know what's helpful to you, and it also allows YouTube to share it with other care partners who are also struggling, and this can be useful to them as well. So let's continue. Care partners, the other reason that your loved one with dementia is cruel and mean to you, you're not going to like what I'm about to say. It's because you really are the safest person to them. You are their anchor. It's a painful compliment. It really is a painful compliment. But what that means is you are taking such good care of them that they are able to be themselves with you. When they can pull it together for a couple of hours at the doctor's appointment, They are super nervous about being in that environment. They're nervous about getting more bad news, and their brain is pulling together every single reserve that it has to show up in this way that's going to impress the doctor, or show up in a way that's going to impress your sibling or the neighbor or clergy, whoever they put that face on. And I don't want to say they put that face on, because it really is the brain pulling on all the reserves that it needs to be able to put on a good impression. With you, though, the moment they go back home, they get to feel safe again. And that's what I mean when I say it's a painful compliment. You are indeed their anchor. They feel that they can be safe with you. And I'm sorry that this is the way that it's coming out, but you need to know that. Okay, care partners, so here are a few strategies that I want to give you to stay grounded. You may not be able to stop all the hurtful words that come from your loved one with dementia, but there are some things that you can do to make it a little bit better and easier for yourself. So first and foremost, care partners, some of my clients use mantras that we come up with together. For some care partners, they remind themselves repeatedly, this is not my loved one. This is Alzheimer's. This is not my loved one. This is frontotemporal dementia. This is not my loved one. This is insert the one of 400 types of dementia in the blank. Okay, care partners? So finding a mantra that really resonates with you can be so helpful in the moment. One of my clients, care partners, in the academy said, if my mother then saw the way that my mother now treats me, she would be heartbroken, mortified, and heartbroken. And that's what my client says to herself every single time her mom is hurtful to her, reminding herself of the love and the respect that her mom used to have for her. And if it wasn't for dementia, would continue to still have for her. So care partners, whatever that mantra or saying is that you can generate for yourself, it can make the days that are really hard feel a little bit more comforting. The next strategy, care partners, is indeed to take breaks when needed. A lot of you are on 24/7, or even if your loved one is in an assisted living community, it is still quite stressful to be a care partner. And so if you can take a moment, for those of you who are on 24/7, to go into the bathroom and put on meditation, put on music for 10 minutes and just cry and just punch the pillow, scream into the pillow, and then give yourself a moment of reprieve. If that's what you have to do, care partners, then please do that. Take the break, whatever the break is going to look like for you when needed. And that can be anything from 2 minutes to 20 minutes if you get some respite. And please, care partners, reach out to a caregiver community. For those of you who are interested, I actually do have a community. I'm going to link it down below. Feel free to come on over and join us so that you can get the support that you need from people who understand exactly what you're going through. If any of this is resonating with you, care partners, then you're also going to like my next video, how to calm your loved one with dementia when they're upset. I walk you through exactly what to say and what to do, especially when tensions are high. So I'll see you in the next one. Bye.